weaponize it. Well, he was also asked about Gaza, and he said there had been great progress on Gaza, and that despite the fact that there have been hundreds of people killed in Gaza over the last 12 days of the Iran war. Some 868 people killed, according to the local health officials in Gaza, while waiting for humanitarian aid, and also killed by Israeli soldiers. Let us speak to our Gaza correspondent, Rushdie Abu-Alouf. Rushdie, good to talk to you. Just tell us more about the casualties in the last 24 hours alone from Gaza, and also over the last 12 days that the media has been so much focused on Iran.
Yeah, about 23 people were killed since midnight. The latest 3 people near the Gaza humanitarian institution in Rafah. 3 people were killed, taken to the hospital. Early morning, about 6 people in different humanitarian distribution center, but also about 14 or 16 people were killed in different airstrike. And about 12 days of the escalation or the mini war between Iran and Israel, the war in Gaza continued. About 860 or something people were killed. Maybe half of them were near the distribution centers, which Palestinians now say that it's became killing points for the people. What happened is that every night thousands of people gather in big groups near these centers, and they wait for the center to distribute some food, because there is a lack of food, medicine, and fuel and everything in Gaza. What happened that the 3 or 4 centers are located in an area under Israeli control, that there is active Israeli troops in the place. There is always tanks around the place, and people often say that Israel using drones, quadcopter drones, to shoot people. The hospitals are overwhelmed by the number of people they receive every day from this kind of posts. Every day they ask people to donate blood, and also they urge people not to go close to these centers.
Rushdie, there are reports emerging in the news agencies that the US State Department is giving a $30 million grant to the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, that coming from the US Agency for International Development, which was effectively shuttered by Donald Trump, but reports that the US is giving $30 million, so very much kind of investing in this Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. Just explain what is the core issue here. Is it the mechanism, the way in which this new mechanism operates by giving out aid? Is it the fact that they are set up in areas of conflict? Is it the fact that it is the Americans and the Israelis kind of working together in this new mechanism? Why are so many people dying as they are waiting for aid?
Well, look, we have like 3 or 4 centers for the GHF, and they all in places under fully Israeli control, especially the ones in Rafah. They are real active Israeli combat operation in the place since March. So the people would go in a very huge number. Thousands of people will walk from Khan Yunis. Sometimes they walk 7-8 kilometers to reach this area. And it's always dark. There is always risk. Israeli soldiers in the place, Israeli drones above them. People are pushing to get into the center. So what the people are saying, when we did ask them, they said we have no other option to get food but to walk to this dangerous area. I asked one person, like, you have your friends killed yesterday, why you are going today again? He said, because my son and daughters are starving. So the mechanism itself is not sufficient, because the people in Gaza used to receive aid from UN agencies even before the 7th of October and before this war, about 900,000 people. So the UN agencies, they have the capability, the centers, the stuff to do it. And instead of people walking in a very dangerous area to a center to get very few items of food, people used to get it distributed within their neighborhood. In every single neighborhood, there is a distribution center for the UN. So that's why every day, like, people are killed around this area. About the $30 million, I think what is Gaza needed, according to the people who closely work with the aid agencies, that they need about 500, 600 trucks every day into Gaza for at least 2 months to be able to meet the needs of the people. And each truck of them cost about $500,000. So even this money is very little comparing to what Gaza really need.
Rushdie Abulov, our Gaza correspondent, thank you very much.